So you want to stay away from these, even though it's tempting because of the price. These ones, they don't have a lot of cleaning power. They're not very durable. The bristles are always falling off as you're cleaning, which becomes a headache. So even though these are cheap, you can kind of tell always because they have that wooden handle and just the material, the plastic is very cheap. So I would stray away from those and get these instead. Okay, so if you want to detail your car like a professional and you might be on a budget, I'm going to recommend you this set from Amazon. So this detailing brush set is really great. It comes with 4 different brushes, and these 4 different brushes actually will help you get done almost everything you will ever need when detailing your car. The first one I'm going to show you is this one. So this one has the all black bristles that are a little bit stiffer. You see how stiffer they are? So this one that is all black is great for the wheels. So for wheels, this brush is the perfect type of brush to help you get inside those spokes, the barrels, and inside the lug nuts as well. So as you can see, it helps you get right into those lug nuts and clean them nice and well. Is able to contour to the different angles and types of spokes and wheel faces here, as you can see here. So this brush will help you clean all the different part of the wheel face. Also, this brush will be great for plastic and rubber mats. So for rubber mats, this brush is strong enough and stiff enough to be able to give you some really nice cleaning power. So again, this black brush, you just spray your chemical and go ahead and scrub all the different areas, the crevices, the cracks. So again, it's stiff enough to give you nice brushing power, but not too stiff where it will damage anything or you can't move it. So this first one is for wheels and rubber mats. Okay, so the next one is the one that has the softest bristles. It has the black bristles with the white top, So this one is so soft, it's almost like a makeup brush. And this one, because of how soft it is for delicate areas. So for dusting, this is really great. For example, infotainment screens. This will not harm or scratch any infotainment screen. And specifically, the main area of use for this is for piano black. So a lot of car manufacturers, they put piano black plastic. And piano black plastic makes it look high-end, kind of like a luxurious look, but it's super delicate. It's so delicate, it gets scratched very easily. So this type of brush is perfect for that. Either for brushing, just gently to remove any dust, any crumbs, any debris. This type of brush will do it. Or if you want to actually clean it, you can also gently spray in this a tiny bit, nothing too much, and go ahead and clean your piano black area, and then gently wipe it with the microfiber, not applying too much pressure, trying to keep the same direction, because again, piano black is very sensitive. Also, if you have really delicate surfaces, so let's say some really old leather or just any surface that is very delicate that you don't want to harm, this is the type of brush for that. Let's say the leather was kind of worn out or is degrading and there's only a little bit of that top layer left. This type of brush will be able to help you to clean that leather, but because of how soft it is, it wouldn't harm it. So you can also clean regular leather with this, it's fine, no problem, but it doesn't have as much cleaning capability. So for vehicles that are a little bit leather that's a little bit more newer or not as dirty, again, you can spray the brush, spray the surface and give it some nice agitation. But because of how soft it is, it's not recommended for areas that have medium to heavy grime or buildup. It's for light cleaning duties. The next type of brush, we have 2 left, and this one with the white bristles. So this one with the white bristles is perfect for dusting inside air vents. So for air vents, you see how all the time they get dust trapped in there. So this brush is perfect for those areas. also getting inside different kind of crevices. For example, in your steering wheel, there's the crevices in the buttons and the different, like the logo. So this brush is perfect for that because it's more stiffer than this one, but not as stiff as this one for the wheels that we were talking about. So it's actually a perfect balance in between. I would use it as my most general, but again, before I vacuum, I would want to use this type of brush for dusting all the areas without actually getting it wet. So I would always want to keep this brush dry for the main purpose of dusting. You can get inside the buttons for your window controls and just the different buttons for the unlock and lock. Inside the door handle, you can open it up, dust inside there, and just any small crack, the space between the glass and the rubber trim, also a lot of dust gets trapped in there. And inside the pockets where you put your drinks, so those pockets, you can get used to this. You can use this. Now, if you actually wanted to do some scrubbing and some cleaning, then I would recommend this one. This one, so let me list them from stiffest to less stiff. The albino and the yellowish one, they're about the same. So I would use one for dry purposes and one for wet purposes, for use with your chemical, for example. So when you actually want to scrub, for example, inside the cup holders, you would spray your chemical. You can spray your brush as well. And this is perfect for scrubbing. So this has a perfect blend right in the middle between not too stiff and not too soft for good cleaning purposes. Steering wheel, again, same thing. I would just spray the steering wheel on the brush, and as you can see, look at that. It gives it a nice cleaning power. The shift knob is another place that I would want to clean with this type of brush because we always touch it. So it's full of bacteria, germs, and all kinds of grease and body oils and sweat and whatever you can think of. That's where I would do. You know, you can clean buttons with this, emblem, the whole steering wheel, you can clean with it. You can clean your dash with this. So as you can see, this is perfect. Gives you a nice cleaning power. So all rubber, plastic, vinyl, leather. This is perfect for leather. You can clean your leather with this. Your leather seats as well. Except the surface area is not as big, so it will take you a little bit longer, but it's perfect for cleaning leather. Maybe you can get inside the crevices of the leather. You can also use this to clean in the rubber trim. So for example, here, in between the door jamb and the actual door, you can get inside here, this rubber trim, and clean it off. And any plastic rubber trim, this is the type of brush you would want to use. So this pack from Amazon has these 4 brushes that would help you clean your car completely inside and out. And if you follow the directions that I showed you, you would clean your car like a professional. Now, these ones are priced enough where the durability is great, but it's not the best. Now, there's cheaper options than Amazon, like these wood handle ones, and you can see the bristles. But these brushes, though they're very cheap, they're very cheap. It's a quality as well. So you want to stay away from these, even though it's tempting because of the price. These ones, they don't have a lot of cleaning power. They're not very durable. The bristles are always falling off as you're cleaning, which becomes a headache. So even though these are cheap, you can kind of tell always because they have that rubber, that wooden handle, and just the material, the plastic is very cheap. So I would stray away from those and get these instead with the plastic. Now, this is the middle. The highest grade is this one's from Work Stuff. Now, these are professional grade, but one of these is almost the price of all of these. So if you're gonna do a lot of cars like a professional detailer, you would wanna go with the top of the line Work Stuff brushes like this, like I showed you. But for your DIY, for your enthusiast, for the regular person who's gonna clean vehicles every so often, not as a business, this is perfect. Or even just a detailer who's on a budget, these brushes will get the job done. Now, if your car has Alcantara or suede like this vehicle does, how can you clean it? A lot of people have this question, how can I clean it? So you need a brush like this. This one's from Adams. It's It's nice and small because you don't need it a lot. But for Alcantara, this is the type of brush you would need. Color Lock also makes some. I'll link them down below. But basically, for Alcantara or suede, you would wanna go ahead and spray your brush. Again, this one is the perfect blend of stiffness. You spray your brush, and then you go ahead and scrub the area. You clean the area off, and afterwards, you're gonna go ahead and mop it up gently. And the main trick to Alcantara and suede is after you're done, you wanna go against the fibers to stand them up, to lift them up. So the main trick to Alcantara and suede for longevity is you always wanna stand the fibers. For example, a lot of vehicles, a lot of performance vehicles, they put Alcantara on the middle of the seat, and because you're always sitting on them, they get, the fibers are standing up, but when you sit on it over time, they mat down and they get trapped with grease and grime. So that's how you would clean them. You would spray your chemical, which is P&S Xpress Interior. You will brush it up, and then you mop it up. After you're done, you want to go against the fibers to stand them up. So prevention is the key, and maintenance is the key as well. If you wanted the Alcantara to look great and last a long time, that's what you would do. Same thing with cars that have Alcantara on their steering wheel, it will be the same process. So standing the fibers, brushing the fibers, and standing them up is the best way, and this is the type of brush that you would need for those areas. So for all the tools, all the products and chemicals, I'm gonna have a link down below, so feel free to check them out. It's Amazon affiliate. It gives me a little bit of revenue at no cost to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching.